Good morning, sir.
Yeah, let's start. We'll start from Ajay. Ajay, are you there? Anki?
Hi, sir. Very good morning.
Morning.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead with your update.
yeah. Last class, I told I shared I told what was taken the last class about EC2 missions and how many types of EC2 missions and about storage, how to create the EC2 missions. You told me you was given the task. I told to everything. After next, you told me, can you briefly explain about those things, monitoring and storage, वगैरह. It was given.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
on the EC2, what about other options you had other than
yes,
creating the EC2 instance and
yes.
seeing the status, right? So those options also you have to explore.
I haven't created any PPT. I will
Create
open
for
AWS
that.
account and I will
Yeah,
tell everything.
you can. Did you log in and explore them and
Okay.
understand?
1 minute. Yeah, can I share my screen?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is my running instance. Coming to the other details about the instance. Here we have a summary of instance ID, public. It will be will taken used by everyone in the entire world. We don't give any access uh, uh, from owner. Private IP address is only for private. Only those who are created the instance, only that numbers will be used. This is the DNS domain name service. The run EC2 is running or not, and also host name, which IP address is running on, type of the instance, VPC ID, and also auto assigned IP address, subnet ID, which platform. For example, we were created Amazon Linux or Red Hat Linux or Ubuntu. any other flavor you take, will took, it will shown by here the AMI ID, Amazon Mission Image ID, and name of the AMI, uh, time where we launched in the, it's depend upon the North Virginia, Ohio, California, and the current timings showing here, and I mean we was created at that time and that date, location. Here completed from data status and error alarms. Check the status, check system status checks running, instance status checks running, alarm is not there. Coming to the monitoring.
So, Anki, are you able to log into this instance from your machine?
Yeah,
Okay. So you can show that how you are logging in using that public IP.
I have to write a some script using Docker or any other language. It will, for example, we will install Nginx or anything. We have to write some script using Docker or Ansible, and at that moment it will be used for the type public IP and private IP addresses.
So I'm asking, did you connect it using RDP or P something like that?
Yeah, Git. Can I connect Git?
Yeah. So here you are connecting through the web, right?
Okay.
Similarly, you should be able to connect with RDP and PuTTY.
Yeah, I connected through Git.
Yeah. So you are connecting it through
Git.
uh, command prompt the web directly. Similarly, you should be able to connect using RDP. Go to your local machine.
Yeah.
Local machine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Search remote machine or RDP.
Remote desktop connection.
Remote desktop. Yeah. And
Yeah.
connect it. Yes.
Yeah, unable to connect.
Yeah. Check why you are not able to connect. Pucha!
How? How will connect?
Yeah. So see, this is very important, right? So you should be able to access the machine through different ways. Okay. So do you know why you are not able to access? What is the error you are getting?
A name, host name, we didn't
What is the
specify.
username and password did you create?
User. Windows doesn't recognize the name specified the computer name field. Specify the name.
So do one thing. Take it offline, and parallelly you try to log in, create, check why you are not able to. Mostly your you may not have exposed the IP, or you have not created the instance so that in such a way that it should be accessible. Check the options which you have, and then make sure you are able to connect. Okay.
Okay.
You can stop sharing and work parallelly. आप क्या हिंदी? Yeah, good morning. What is your update, Kaide?
Yes.
So,
So I was able to
yeah, go ahead.
create a CI pipeline and deploying it to an EC2 instance is where I got stuck. But I can share my screen to just show a little. Some comments. Can you hear me?
Do you want to update? Do you want to share anything?
Yes, sir.
Any problem?
I will have to reconnect again.
I just wanted to check with other guys, right? Are you able to connect using RDP to your EC2 instance?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I want to suggest maybe you go on with someone.
Go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This weekend I will learn in
Yes, it is visible.
Bash and Ghost method, and which called another name is Jumpbox method. In Bash and Ghost method, this is block diagram of Bash and Ghost method. In Bash and Ghost method, we using in so many sector, in bank sector and IT sector, we using this Bash and Ghost method. For example, in bank sector, employee using in public connected into IP address the system to allocate the IP address to log in into public IP and also enter the private servers. We using this bash and goats method. In bash and goat method, we creating the VPC and we create a subnet in both public and private, and we create allocate the IP address to separate the subnet Cicd or block. I divided the IP address, the public subnet and the private subnet, and also I create one public EC2 instance and private instance. Then I will create internet gateway to map the public route table, and also I create a public route table and private route table. In internet gateway, we using the in EC2 public instance we searching the internet and gateway of the using the EC2 instance, and I will create both public and private security group to fetch the inbound rules and outbound rules, and I edit the inbound rules HTTP and HTTPS SSH and to access the public instance to private instance to connect into the security group through inbound rules and outbound rules. Then I will create a NAT gateway which using the elastic IP to connect the private instance. Public instance they are connected into the private instance. 1 second. This is procedure. First of all, create a own VPC, and we create a public and a private. Both also we create a subnet to different availability zone. Then we create the internet gateway to attach it on VPC. Then we create route table, both public and private. We are also associate with subnet, and we create a internet gateway to which purpose we use in public. First of all, in internet gateway we using the internet access to using the public internet. Then we attached into the private subnet which using the NAT gateway. And we create both public and private subnets to give inbound rules RDP, HTTP, HTTPS, SSH to mapping the anywhere in why I give this inbound rules. I will allocate the IP address to divided into one is give EC2 instance, another one is I will give private instance. Then I will give the inbound rules to access the public IP address to access the private IP. That's why I will give the anywhere to access the particular IP address. That's why I give the source. Then the same rules also in private security group. Then I will create into EC2 instance to connected in the subnets and VPC and log in and I launch the instance. I will go to the public instance. I open the browser to connect into the in public instance. I will open the private instance. So this is I will learn in this weekend, sir. Also, sir, it's audible. Hello, sir.
One minute.
Guys, my audio is audible.
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay.
Yes, it is. You are audible. I'm asking. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, good. So, are you able to connect it through RDP to your instance?
Sir, yesterday night I will update the Windows.
Okay.
Windows, sir. Then RDP is I can't able to connect into the instance, sir.
Okay. So work on that. Check with RDP. Okay.
Okay, sir. I fixed the problem. Next session I will do the demonstration, sir.
Okay. Nagul, you can go ahead. A good presentation, Mastum. Good learning. Okay. Keep it up.
Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Yes, this is my friend only, sir. For reference, let's call only, sir.
No.
Hello, sir.
I'm asking you for your update.
Sir, tomorrow I will present, sir.
What is the topic?
Topic.
My VC. My VC gone. Sorry.
Yes.
So CI stands for continuous integration, and CD stands for continuous deployment or continuous delivery. Then, in simple terms, CI/CD pipeline is a set of automated processes that help streamline the development, testing, and deployment of software applications. And it helps to ensure that changes to the code base are integrated smoothly and deployed to production quickly and reliably. The pipeline typically consists of several stages, such as building code, running automated tests, and deploying the application. Then
Your
each stage
voice is
is
breaking,
automated.
Shahinde. Guys, are you able to hear him properly? Are you able to hear him properly?
Is this still breaking? Am I clear enough now?
Yeah, better. Go ahead.
Okay, and the pipeline typically consists of several stages, such as building the code, running automated tests, and deploying applications. Each stage is automated and triggered whenever there is a change in the code repository. That is when we push the code and it's triggered. Then it helps to catch any issues early on and ensures that the application is always in the deployable state. The CID pipelines are commonly used in DevOps practices and can be implemented using various tools and services. So that Azure DevOps, Jenkins, GitLab, CID. The tools provide features to configure and manage the pipeline, including version control, build processes, testing frameworks, and deployment options. And then by setting up a CID pipeline, you can automate repetitive tasks, reduce errors, and increase the speed and efficiency of the software development and deployment. So now I yes, I created a workflow here. So is it visible?
Yes.
Yes. So on my GitHub, I have a main or master branch where I deployed. Feature branch is creating a new branch where you can add changes to your code, then you pull it. That's where the pull request comes in, and that's where a point you can introduce changes and where you commit. And then you can have pull request. Then add the feature branch B is just for in a project it might not be only one person that is actually dealing with the code and we have many people. So the other branch B I created is for maybe my colleagues that are also working on the code. So for them to create changes and commit also, they have that point there. That's why I created the branch B there. Then this VPC staging, EC2 app, Internet EC2 is where after my pull request, I make commit, then push. That's when I have continuous integration where my Maven does. Okay, I use a Maven pipeline, then that's when my Maven does YML be created after the continuous integration. So at that point, I can test the code. It's build and test, so I can test the code. Then these arrows are coming to this VPC staging is for where to test my build at first. So people here is when I users can test it. So the internet showing here is not directly like it's already automatically deployed to the instance for production. No, so this part here is just for testing. And the reason why this one is here also is if another person creates his own pull request, commits changes and does everything, in order for it not to override my own commit changes and what I've done so far is why I created it. So for him also to be able to test everything. So basically here, the CDA is where the deployment happens because after pushing it back to the main branch or master branch, then I can automatically deploy it to my EC2 instance. So is this okay? Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, there is a very simple flow. Okay.
Yes.
So you need to include the branches, like how if multiple branches are working, how they can be merged together, right? If there is a merge conflict, and then you need to show what is for QA, and then what is for pre-prod, and then what is in production, and then you have to
Come again, sir. What is for QA?
one build will go to QA in the testing environment. Before going to
Okay,
stage,
sir.
it needs to go to testing environment.
Okay, sir.
But yeah, to start with, this is fine. Okay. Uh, though it
Yes, sir.
requires some more improvement, but that is fine.
Okay, sir. So I was, let me check. Okay, not this. How to open.
So you are able to deploy the microservice in EC2.
No, no, I have not gotten to the deployment stage, but just created um just created the integration. That's why I stopped,
Okay. Okay.
and I'll be completing it today. Oh, it did not. Okay. Yes. So when I was trying to practice, I used Spring Boot to create this simple microservice. Then I created the first controller here. So that means I was able to run these articles
Inconsistent
on
ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ.
my local host.
ಹಾ ಹಾ.
Okay. And it's still loading, yes.
ಓಕೆ.
So I have to run it on my
ಓ,
local host
ಅದು
first.
ಜಾಗ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ? ಸರಿ ಸರಿ.
Okay. Then so this is it. This is what it displays first from my code. Then I pushed it up to GitHub. Let me check. Right there. Okay. So when I created some commits, then I was when I was able to create a CI and the build was successful. As first here I had error. So the error was with my um with my form.xml, whereas my Java version, which was 21, was not the same with um with the configuration that I was supposed to use in creating the maven.yml file. So I had to check it out and compare the configuration and make sure they were on the same Java version. That's when I was first able to create a successful build and made some commits. Then, then I had the progress. Then this was how I got this thing here. So the next step, this is a CI. This is the CI file which just means for me to deploy. Yeah, this is so
Yeah. Come again.
so I okay. I said I created. Okay, I made it. This was based on my local host at first.
Yeah.
Yes, then I pushed it to GitHub, made some pull requests. Then then I was able to build it. This was my build here. Went to successful after making several commits.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't make commits, it's not built. So after I made it, so now the point where I am is I created um the workflow. This is it. So it remains me. It's there for me to deploy this on my EC2 instance. So is there anything you need to add, sir?
To check, not sure right now.
Okay, sir.
So, which tutorial did you follow?
What this is, sir?
Okay. So you don't have the steps there.
No, I did not write it down. Okay, maybe I'll have to do that then. Present it later.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what is the next step in this?
The next step in this is to deploy it to EC2 instance.
Hmm. So in your EC2 instance, did you try to run the microservice manually by copying the jar file?
The, the, I've not, that's what I'm about. I will be doing very in a short while today. Then I will pick up another work from
Okay.
GitHub also.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, good progress, whatever you have done. So let's move on with the next items. So you
Okay,
can
sir.
automate with the CI/CD, and before that, try to deploy it manually,
Okay, sir.
because there will be many situations where you have to debug manually. So it is very important that you learn how to do the things manually. So not only through command
Okay,
prompt,
sir.
but also using different tools. Like you should be able to use Putty or any FTP server to connect to transfer the files, and through the web also you should be able. So
All
all
right,
the
sir.
different
Thank you,
ways,
sir.
whatever we have, at least 4 or 5 different ways. Let's try to practice how, yeah, you can deploy the microservice there and
Okay,
automate.
sir. All right, sir.
Okay, yeah, all right,
Thank you, sir.
no problem. Anybody else? You have anything you want to discuss?
Sir, I wanted to present my presentation.
What was your topic, Kunal?
React.
React.js, is it? Okay, so let's
Yeah.
do one thing. We'll take a break for uh, 15-20 minutes. Let's catch up at 12 o'clock.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Take care with everybody. Let's see at 12 p.m.
Okay, sure.
All right, sir.